Good morning, everyone. This is Anna and Jedi.
It's 11:11 again.
11:11.
Today's episode of the crazy adventures of Anna and Jedi as we head to host a festival in Key West.
Yes.
And I just got off the phone with Kelly, the person who does all the permitting and stuff for the city and that. So since we're not using any city equipment, we don't have to worry about any permits for the city. It was more just a courtesy to let them know we're bringing boaters down. Next, I got to start talking to all the marina people to let them know, make sure they got their fuel and everything stocked up ahead of the festival, because you're going to have a lot of extra people and we don't want them running out of fuel.
And also, since it's a concrete republic, honey, we've been connected with
the president of the Conch Republic. They were just giving me the numbers. So.
Yes, so we would love to have the president of Conch Republic to be a guest speaker at our festival as well. So we'll see how that will go, but I'm sure they will be more than excited to give a talk about freedom and how this Conch Republic happened to be.
Right.
Yes.
Because and it's one of those topics, secession from the Union, to break off and be your own. And quite frankly, if we could just do that with the whole West Coast, just mainly the city areas of Portland, Seattle, and like LA through San Diego, just cut them off of America. And then same way with New York City, and you'd fix a third of the problems in America overnight by getting rid of that trash. Yeah, get rid of the trash. It's like if you got rid of every lawyer in the world today, half the world's problems would be gone tomorrow morning. So speaking of problems, we are having various issues with the boat, as does any boater. Couple of them are a little frustrating because they are more dangerous issues that need repaired. And I've been on the phone since yesterday, making phone calls yesterday and today, trying to find places I can go to get repairs, and it is yet next to impossible to find anybody that doesn't give me a bullshit excuse. Oh, we're booked out 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month. It's like, these are safety issues. Alternators that have caught on fire. That was the second alternator that caught fire. The main alternator, the stud to hold on the positive spins, so I can't tighten the nut down to hold it tight. So literally, to make it so we can still charge our stuff, I have string inside the engine room just pulling pressure on the wire to hold a strong connection so we can even charge our batteries. It's a jerry rig, not the way I recommend to do it, but
it's working.
This moment, it's working. We made it through the nor'easter. We still have battery charge, and it works.
And for some reason, when we were in Chesapeake Bay, anchored during the nor'easter storms, when the winds were just
Annapolis,
hitting the Annapolis boat show. The waves were just hitting the boat from the back, which is okay. I mean, it's floating, it's fine. But for some reason, we started having issues with the rudder.
So we have the keyway is like, so you have your bracket that turns, and then the keyway puts in here and holds with the bracket, so the rudder doesn't spin as you're spinning the rudder opposite ways. Well, it's come loose, it's pushed up, I've hammered it back in, I've adjusted the bracket, and the bracket just slides right back down within minutes, no matter how tight you go. And it's like, if I try and go any tighter, I'm going to snap the rest of the bolts on it, which is not a good thing.
Yes.
I might take off the stuff for the emergency tiller to reduce the weight on the bracket, is the only other thing I can think of to potentially do it without getting into somebody. But I still need a new keyway to even figure out what size it's going to be. And it's just one of those, like, it would be nice to let somebody that's skilled in this stuff, like,
yes, an expert
that might have the that would have the proper tools and the parts in stock that I can, like, here, fix it now, thank you, boom, done. Or or take my alternator apart and fix it, even though they're brand new, rebuilt, that we spent like $2,000 on rebuilding them. They're both broke. So Erie, the Erie rebuilder place, guys. Y'all fucked up. Horrible job rebuilding them. Both of them broke. So it wasn't just the one that had the extra vibration. The one that's mounted to the engine itself it is broken as well. So don't ever use the Erie place to rebuild your alternators. They suck at it. And I am trying to talk to the mechanic to see if there's any warranties or things to where we can try, but I can't afford the time and waste to ship the alternators back and forth. Like, we have to get to Key West. Hold on. Oh, no. We're back. Okay. There we go. Hopefully you can hear us.
Oh,
and
thank you, Lord.
I don't
Let's
know.
praise the God. Anyway, so I got this amazing book. It's called Storing Food Without Refrigeration. I don't know what else to do. So our freezer is not working.
Yeah, that's thanks to the Canadian Mounties fucking that up.
Oh, freezer is not working thanks to me because I messed up. And I take full responsibility for that. So I'm learning how to live without the refrigeration system. So that's what we're doing.
Right. And if you haven't already signed up, let us know you're coming to the Freedom Flotilla just so we have numbers.
We're still going to make it no matter what.
Like right now, for the Keyway, and if I have to take it all the way to Key West this way, I will.
No.
But I don't want to.
Like this, we need an ability to steer.
We'll get some Bondo like we're gonna do to fix the scratches on the hull and just glue it up and we'll fix.
Yeah, that dock was brutal.
So the Keyway is worn out. There's all kinds of metal dust and stuff around. It's loose. It goes back and forth. Luckily, the wind's dying, so it's not batting it too hard. I ended up breaking.
Have to get away from the bay, the Chesapeake Bay, because.
Well, no, we're still on the Chesapeake Bay. We're just further up the river.
Yes,
we're not at Annapolis now.
Yes, we're not at Annapolis.
So this has been frustrating. So, you do the things, adjust the bracket, move the Keyway. Doesn't work. So I ended up putting a Jubilee clip, also known as a hose clamp, on the bottom. That one's holding. I've had to replace 3 hose clamps on the top. And believe it or not, what's working the best?
Electrical tape.
Electrical tape holding our rudder in place. Electrical tape holding our rudder in place.
Oh, fun times.
At least it's not duct tape, right?
Hey, at least I'm not sick anymore because I was sick as a dog for probably
a day and a half, just puking and stuff from the storm.
Before that, I was sick too because the refrigeration system. Apparently, I ate something that didn't agree with my stomach. So these are our adventures. I hope everyone is doing great, and I trust you are. So
yeah,
let us know in the comments.
So if you're from the Annapolis area and you know good mechanics and electrical people and stuff like that, because
a lot of people, we'll do the fiberglass ourselves because it's an easy fix. But
yeah, like the freezer, like God bless Earl. Most of the stuff he did was really good, but he was a luxury home builder, not a boat builder. So there's some things he did that, while beautiful and made to last, make it virtually impossible to repair. So for the mini fridge that she stabbed.
Hey, you wanted to pull out the chick out of the fridge. I'm like, Mom, he said he step that ice off.
So if you're ever trying to clean your freezer, use a butter knife, not a sharp knife, because if you stab the little things, the Freon gas is going to spray at you. And what's funny is this should be a very simple, easy fix.
Yes, right? We have everything to fix
Where,
it.
you know, I fixed the main part of where she made the hole with a little bit of JB Weld, quick and easy.
Yes.
Then, you know, I tried the access panel into the closet
For the fridge, yeah.
for the fridge, because you should just have to hook up a little R130 just like you do
Yes.
with the car for the refrigerant, and push it in.
How about?
And it works. Well, unfortunately, from the side, it has a cage around it, part of the cooling system, and I can't get to where you need to fill it, and there's only a gap about yay high between there and. So I'm like, okay, this is a pain in the butt.
We can take off
But-
the countertops, right?
Well, no. The first thing is, you know, this is a mini fridge, okay? Just like with RVs, boats, whatever, okay?
Pull it out.
I can just take off the 3 screws on each side of the fridge and I should be able to pull it out.
Yes.
Nope. Nope. So, okay, so you got your fridge going up like this,
That's what we're doing. Refrigeration.
okay? So, okay, you're supposed to put a countertop on like this, so it lands on top. But no. He cuts a groove. It's overlapping like this, and just a little bit of the countertop on top, but it's blocking the way. So you can't pull the fridge out without taking off the countertop. And normally countertops, like, okay, these pop in and out. You have a couple screw points where you can just unscrew it and lift the countertop up on a house.
Right,
Nope.
guys? You're in real
Nope.
estate. We have a lot of friends in real estate. It's easier, right? Pull out the refrigerator. There's, or, you know, RV.
Lift your countertop so I can just exit up. No. He he glued the countertop all the way across. So the only way to fix the mini fridge is to completely disassemble
Our galley,
the entire galley,
which is the kitchen.
which is, you know, your kitchen, and that's not a possibility right now as we're trying to get to Key West. Maybe once I'm in Key West and I got the rest of the winter after the festival to deal with it, I can deal with the mini fridge. So the only option is to fix the freezer.
Canning.
Well, that
I'm
doesn't
gonna
do,
can meat
it-
now. I don't know what else to do.
it doesn't do you good for leftovers though, because you can't keep them overnight. So the freezer, you know, we got fucked with by the Canadian Mounties, and they move shit around, juggled things loose, and wires melted there. Luckily, the boat didn't catch fire. I fixed the melted wires, and it still trips the breaker every time you turn it on now. Like, it worked. I got it working again for like a week and a half, and then it died again.
Hey guys, at least we're getting in shape. So by the time we go to Key West, we're gonna be like, woo!
Beach body, right?
Beach body. Let's go.
So, you know, and make sure y'all like and share, and there you go, like and subscribe. That's the one.
Yeah. But
Oh,
anyhow,
that
so
doesn't
if
work when I
you
do that.
guys in from Maryland, let us know who can fix, you know, routers, refrigerators, and well, we can't fix the fridge, but the freezer we can still fix, and the
Okay, now back to the freezer.
alternators.
So the freezer, okay, Earl Rentmaster, who's the guy who built the boat, and like for the hull and other stuff, heavy duty, durable, love it.
Mm-hmm.
And he was very organized, and he has manuals
Everything.
for literally every single
Everything.
mechanical thing,
Yes.
from the engines to
Toilet.
the toilets, the electrical systems, and everything, except for the freezer.
And it's a custom freezer.
Yeah, it's not a standard. It's this here where he built it with wood
Yeah.
and did it, and then the
It's
compressors are under the seats.
I love it. It's huge.
Yeah, it's like a 4-foot huge
You can put a
freezer.
whole cow in it.
Maybe a half a cow.
Mm,
No, whole cows.
okay. Well, if you
We,
slice it,
we,
you know.
we bought a quarter of a cow last time that filled up our freezer at our big house, remember?
Yeah. But
So
anyhow,
I honestly, this is one of the areas I lack knowledge in. I am not an AC refrigerator repairman.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm pretty smart. I can look things up. I
Yeah.
can figure it out.
Yes, you can.
But
a lot of things.
There's some shorts, something. I don't have wiring diagrams. I don't have all the different tools to test everything along the way that I need. And I would much rather just pay somebody that knows what they're doing about this instead of me having to go one wire at a time and try and check the voltage on this wire, that wire, and
Yes.
whatever. That, like, especially considering I have to tear up half the boat to get to it. Like, in a house where I could just, move the refrigerator out and take the refrigerator or freezer apart, I've got to go underneath and around and up and down and every which way for wires, pipes, and tubing and everything, and just trying to trace it through. So without a manual of you knowing where the things are going or a wiring diagram, it is easier said than done.
Yeah. But anyhow, so we'll find somebody to get that fixed, and I'm not worried. Just fasting is the way to go now. Jesus fasted for how many days, my love?
Well, 40 days and 40 nights.
How many more days do we have to Key West?
We got what? A little over 2 months now, because it's October, November, December 14th, so 65 days, 64 days.
Okay. Well, with my canning skills and then fasting options, so we can go
66 days.
66 days. But anyhow, so that's the refrigeration system. So when we were at the boat show, we picked up this amazing book. It's Simple Celestial Navigation. It's technically navigating by stars. And this is our sextant, which is the mini version.
This is the mini one. It still works.
It still works.
It's still official and can do everything it's supposed to do.
Yeah.
It's just a very small aperture in sight. And
yeah, the sextant, which is cool. I mean, technology dies, your GPS and everything, but this never dies. The stars are still there. You can still navigate by stars.
Well, and even with the pole shift and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm just going to have to be able to calculate with Vega becoming the North Star again instead of Polaris being our North Star. But that's a conversation for another day.
Celestial navigation, guys.
Yep. And the guy who wrote the book, that one's simple. He's actually teaches 3 levels of class.
Yeah.
Basic, beginners, and intermediate. And then the fun one for people like myself who are math geeks. And he actually gives you all the trigonomic equations so you can look at this and then actually calculate it. So you should not need to watch to Greenwich Mean Time.
Yeah. Well, I'll let you do that.
Even geniuses have flaws.
Trigonometry. But meanwhile, I picked up another book. I know I'm all about reading. It's the Co-Captain's Log, and it's written by Catherine Gonzalez. They did a trip. She was at the boat show, and I feel like this will help me mentally, emotionally to get through any hardships, because they were faced with 40-foot waves. Just opening the first chapter, or
the call to adventure, foolish or brave, facing fears.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's basically you're getting another woman whining about all the weird things that happened to her and how she became a better woman over time.
Yeah. Yes, it's for us women. So I'm grateful. I'm gonna start reading it today to catch up on my work and. Yeah, so any other sailors or people who went through this adventures on the sailboat and like everything goes smooth one day and another day it's just don't go well.
Right, like I just fixed this. I just paid $2,000 for this. How is it broke again?
Why is it broke? Like you hire people and this stuff is not done yet. But and
this is
it's life and things happen in life. I'm sure on Earth you guys have difficulties as well, but
here on Earth.
Yeah, on Earth.
You mean on land?
On land, yeah. People have difficulties, and this is just hardships we go through. We're gonna address those things and get going.
And for you young people, AI is going to take all your corporate jobs, your HRs, your call centers, and everything else that annoys the bejeebus out of me. I cannot stand having.
Thank you for not saying that word. But
To-
you like bejeebus.
To hell with Jesus. There we go. So learn skilled and trades, whether it's carpentry,
Yes,
HVAC,
electrical,
electrician, plumber, whatever.
Yes.
These are the ones that are going to be the hardest to replace with AI.
Yes.
They're actually real practical skills that you can still build wealth with, because where things are going, like, oh my God, half the people I call,
Yeah, customer service is gone.
the customer service is gone. You can't even
Bookkeeping
talk
will be
to
gone.
who's in charge to figure out a schedule. They want you to submit an application online and then, hey, we're going to follow up with you in 5 days. And then we're scheduled out 2 or 3 weeks. I'm like, you don't have any slots for emergency repairs? Like, what the hell, guys? But I know I'll figure it out. I know I can fix the rudder stuff myself if I can just get a dock and get to land somewhere, so I can get to the marine store and like maybe take the rudder pieces apart and take it with me to get new parts. Which is a whole nother issue. So I might need scuba divers to like put the rudder.
Oh yeah,
back
scuba
in
divers.
place.
We might need scuba divers. So friends in Dunkirk, scuba divers. I'm not sure if you're willing to travel to Annapolis, Maryland, but
Yeah, I think AJ was over in
AJ,
North Carolina
yes.
last we heard. So if you're coming through Annapolis
yes,
on the way
AJ.
back, say hi.
Annapolis, let us know, because we definitely need
We
scuba
might.
divers.
We might. No, yeah.
We might, not definitely.
So
It's how Jedi skills go.
Well, it's not just my skills. It's like I don't even know how to figure out what my keyway size is without taking it apart. And if I take it apart, the rudder can spin, and then trying to line it back up. If I, go gone for the day, it could be spun 90. So when I think I'm turning right, I'm turning left and other weird stuff. So that's going to be a fun one to figure out.
You like the puzzles, Jedi.
And worst case, I told Anna, like, worst case, I'll just wrap some more electrical tape.
Keep going.
And we'll just keep going with the bad Keyway all the way to Key West.
Cannot go to docks, apparently. Well, no, we have to go to docks to get diesel. Oh, we just sail, right? I don't know. We'll just figure it out. We'll figure that out.
I'm just going to take her out on the open ocean for like a week. Let her vomit and puke through the big waves and go through a hurricane or something.
I would not need the food.
And I can use my mizzen sail in place of a rudder. No big deal. No big deal. That's why we got to catch anyways in case that happens.
That's what sailors did. They didn't have navigation system. They used celestial navigation. They used lighthouses.
You didn't have depth sounders.
You didn't have refrigeration system. I mean, they still lived and they survived. And they got through those things. And yeah, we just have to.
But that's the fun. We give you a little, inside view into where we are. It's not all sunshine and rainbows. There's things that just don't work sometimes, and you got to jerry rig it and just keep going. At least we're not on a 3-hour tour. A 3-hour tour. Gilligan!
Gilligan's Island. Yeah, I saw that episode. Michael recommended that was hilarious. How they build the raft, right? And
the sharks eat it. Yeah.
Anyway, well, peace and love, everyone. Stay safe, be creative, and we're still gonna be in Key West no matter what. And we will see you all in Key West.
Yeah,
so
I don't care if I get another boat and like tow my boat to Key West. We will make it hell or high water.
Need to rent the boat.
Right, we're hosting a boat festival. We gotta rent a boat. How hilarious is that? But have fun, y'all. Make sure you sign up for the festival. Let me know you're coming.
The event, Facebook event, and event.
And I'm still looking for people for the Bitcoin versus gold showdown. So if you're somebody big into Bitcoin, the fake false money that's just as fake and false as the dollar.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah.
Or you can go back to God's money, gold, silver, and I'll tell you after it's all done where we're going to the next evolutions of money and currency.
Ooh.
Yeah, something that's better than gold or Bitcoin, but that's for at the festival hinting in, and she's still looking
Yes.
for more experts
Yes,
for the
I'm
regenerative
about to
medicine.
make phone calls because I just pulled out some contact info on the stem cells, and I gotta make phone calls.
Yeah, she's got some experts. She knows she's working on seeing who we can get out there.
Yeah.
So we will see you again tomorrow at 11:11.
And let's all stay young, because the modalities and the knowledge and the resources are out there. We can all be youthful. We just need to generate more wealth.
So there's an excuse why you need to be rich. Do you want to live longer? Do you want to be in better health? Because quite frankly, most of what's in the grocery store, most of what is,
I can't.
It's poison. It's poison.
Yeah, don't start me on this. That's another topic.
Like
it's not food anymore. It doesn't taste right.
But like me coming back from the dead a few times, dealing with ulcerative colitis and the poison in some of our foods, you know, it's a blessing and a curse being super sensitive. But you know, you got to hunt for what you can. And just because it's cans doesn't mean it's bad. You got to look at the ingredients. It should be like meat, salt, water. That's it.
Yeah. Go canned food.
If you look at an item for food and it's got more than 5 ingredients, you should be very hesitant.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
You know,
There's
unless
no
it's
need for, like,
unless it's like a stew or something like that. But if you're looking at, you know, if it's cheese, it should be like milk, cream, salt.
Yeah, enzymes. You know, something.
That's it. When you have 50 ingredients on your food, I guarantee you 45 of those or 42 of those are probably poison that you should not eat.
All right, guys. Well, I don't know what's the weather out there, but it's very cold. It got 50 degrees, so we're staying warm, and here we are.
So
peace and love. Bye.
Have fun.